Good evening, baseball fans. You are tuning into Franchise Nation Radio. We're here in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium, home of our 77 and 74 New York Yankees, as they play host to the visiting 66 and 86 Chicago White Sox. The White Sox order is as follows. Second baseman Emilio Bonifacio leads things off, followed by center fielder Adam Eaton, DH José Abreu, first base Adam LaRoche, left field Melky Cabrera, shortstop Alexi Ramirez, third base Gordon Beckham, catcher Tyler Flowers, and right fielder Jason Coates. While on the mound for the Yankees is Michael Pineda. Big Mike, the right-hander, 5-9 on the season with a 4.45 ERA in 20 games started. Emilio Bonifacio digs in to lead off the ballgame for the Chi Sox, leading the White Sox in stolen bases. First pitch from Pineda right down the plate, 96 on the gun, 0-1 count. First pitch strike. Pineda sets at the chest over the head. Second pitch is going to be popped up into right field. Viciedo is camped under it, and he puts it away for the first out of the ball game. As now that'll bring up the number 2 hitter, the center fielder, Adam Eaton, hitting .250 on the season with 8 dingers and 41 RBI. First pitch of the at-bat from Pineda misses the strike zone. 82 changeup, misses the outside half. Count runs to 1-2 now as it comes from Pineda. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a broken bat shot to third baseman Headley. Puts that away no problem, and that is 2 down in the top half of the first inning. Brings up the DH, the Cuban, José Abreu, 37 dingers and 103 RBI on the season. In the top half of the league in both those categories. First pitch from Pineda, nicks the outside bottom half corner. 1-2 count now on Abreu. Over the head from Pineda. Kicks, turns, fires, swings through the up and in cheese. 97, the high heat, gets José Abreu to go down swinging. And Michael Pineda works a 1-2-3 top half of the first inning. Welcome back to Yankees baseball, as the batting order for the Bronx Bombers is center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury, left fielder Brett Gardner, DH Alex Rodriguez, catcher Brian McCann, right field Dian Viciedo, third base Chase Headley, first base Kyle Parker, shortstop José Pirela, and second baseman Kevin Franzen. While on the mound for the White Sox is the left-hander John Danks, 8-13 on the season with a 4.25 ERA in 27 games started. The left-hander out of Round Rock High School in Round Rock, Texas, the former 9th overall pick in 2003 by the Texas Rangers. And making his way to the plate now for the Yankees to lead off the ball game for them in the bottom half of the first is Jacoby Ellsbury, the center fielder, leads all of Major League Baseball on stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat, misses the outside half, cutter 86 on the gun, 1-0 count. Runs to 1-1, all evened out. Kicking the pitch from Danks is popped opposite way, shallow left field. Melky Cabrera barely has to move as the former Yankee puts it away for the first out of the bottom half of the first. As now they'll bring up the left fielder and Brett Gardner, hitting .283 on the season with 8 dingers, 53 RBI, and second on the Yankees in stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat from Danks. Backs Gardner off the plate, 91 high cheese, ball 1. Runs the 2-2 now. Here it comes. Swung through, that's going to be strike 3. Drop third strike, tossed over to first, and that's 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. So 2 outs now as Alex Rodriguez digs in. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat from Danks. Misses the strike zone away, 86 cutter. 1-0 count, evens out the 1-1 now. Here it comes from Danks. That's going to be chopped to the shortstop. Ramirez fields it, fires the first, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 inning from Pineda in the first. 1-2-3 inning from Danks in the bottom half of the first, and we're scoreless and hitless at the end of 1 here between the Yankees and the White Sox. Welcome back to more Yankees baseball here in the bottom half of the third inning as the shortstop José Pirela digs in for the Yankees. He is in his last 7 games is 2 for 26, .077 average, really swinging a cold bat, slumping. First pitch is swung through from Danks, 80 changeup, down in the zone, 0-1 count now. The kick and the pitch from Danks, here it comes, that's going to be grounded to shortstop, backhanded by Ramirez, jumped to first base, is beaten out at first by Pirela, put on the Jets, and he finally has himself an infield single. On the nice effort from Ramirez at shortstop nonetheless. And that'll bring up the second baseman who kills usually left-handed pitching, and Kevin Franzen. Pirela on first. First pitch to the at-bat, here it comes from Danks. Backs Franz off the plate. Bit inside, 91 fastball on the gun. Count runs to 1-2 now. As here comes the 1-2 from Danks. That's chopped opposite way. Down the right field line it'll go. To the wall. Pirela around second, heads to third. Franzen's heading into second. And that'll set up second and third for the Yankees with nobody out. As Kevin Franzen has himself a double, Pirela gets the third, and that'll bring up the top half of the order now as the center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury digs into the box. Lefty on lefty here. First pitch of the at-bat. Nicks the outside half of the plate. Cutter, 85 on the gun. 0-1 count now. Danks sets at the belt. Working from the stretch. Kicks, fires. That's chopped to the first baseman, fielded by LaRoche, steps on the bag. Pirela comes in to score, and Franzen moves up to third. So one down now as the Yankees strike first with a 1-0 lead. And now Brett Gardner, the country kid, will dig into the batter's box with a runner on third and one out. Lefty on lefty once again. The pitch from Danks is nicking the outside half, 78 changeup. Count runs to 1-1 now, all evened out. Here comes the pitch from Danks. That's going to be popped. Deep left field. Back just in front of the track will be Melky Cabrera. Puts it away. Franzen will tag up in third base, and he is in there as the throw is offline and not in time. And Kevin Franzen tags up on the sac fly from Gardner, and it's now 2-0 Yankees. So base is empty with 2 outs as Alex Rodriguez digs in. Here comes the 37th pitch of the ball game from Danks. And that's taken to deep right field, opposite way. Will it go into the short porch? That's an A-bomb from A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez connects with an Oppo shot. Oppo-Popo for Alex Rodriguez. And the Yankees are now up by a score of 3-0 after a ground-out RBI, a sac fly RBI, and now a solo shot. Alex Rodriguez's team-leading 14th home run. And now Brian McCann digs in with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. That's chopped opposite way, grounded to Beckham, who's standing in the shortstop position on the shift. And that's scooped that first by LaRoche, and that's the final out of the bottom half of the third inning. So at the end of 3, the Yankees are up 3-0 over the White Sox. Welcome back to the top half of the 4th inning here for some more Yankees baseball. Bonifacio digs in for the White Sox. Pineda still on the mound. 35th pitch of the ball game is laid down for a bunt. Headley Fields fires the first, and they get the speedy Bonifacio out. He had no chance there as Headley got to that one rather quickly. A hard-hit bunt down the third base line, so that'll bring up Adam Spanky Eaton, the center fielder, with 1 out. Pineda sets at the chest, over the head, kicks, fires. Misses the strike zone, 90 cutter on the gun, 1-0 count now. Runs to 1-1, all evened out. Over the head, kicks, turns, fires. That's grounded up the middle, hard hit ground ball directly up the middle of the infield. And Adam Eaton has himself a single here with 1 out in the top half of the 4th for the White Sox. So he's a base runner. Exactly what they needed, is that'll bring up the always dangerous DH, José Abreu, the Cuban. He'll dig in now with a runner on first. Right-handed Pineda on right-handed Abreu. First pitch, 96 on the gun for a strike. 1-2 count now. Pineda sets at the belt, working from the stretch. Runner takes off. Abreu grounds it past Parker at third. Viciedo will field in the outfield. Fire a strike right to the third baseman, Headley. And it'll hold him up at third, so runners on the corners now with 1 out for Adam LaRoche. Abreu on first. And Eaton on third as the first pitch nicks the outside half. 96 on the gun. 1-2 count now. Working from the stretch is Pineda. Ground ball past second baseman. Fielded by Viciedo. 1 run will score. He comes up firing to third base. And the White Sox do strike for 1 on the RBI single from Adam LaRoche. But it's first and second now with 1 out as the former Yankee, Melky Cabrera, digs in. Left-handed bat against the right-handed Pineda. Chopped away is the first pitch. 0-1 count. Pineda sets. Here comes the pitch. And that's taken into right field once as well. Will they test Viciedo? He comes up firing a strike right to the home plate. McCann is there on the money. And the runner will hold up at third. So bases juice now with 1 out for Alexi Ramirez, the Cuban shortstop. Pineda sets. Here comes the first pitch, misses the strike zone, 90 cutter on the gun, 1-0 count now. Runs the 2-2, all evened out. Here comes the pitch, that's taken down into left field, lands in front of Gardner, gets to it rather quickly, run one will come in. Here comes the second run, and that one will score as well, just in front of the tag. And that sets up second and third now for the White Sox after 2 runs come in. And it's a tie ball game here in the Bronx. 3-3 is the score, and now Brian Mitchell will come in as that ends Michael Pineda's day. Big Mike with another struggling performance as Gordon Beckham, the right-hander, facing the right-handed pitcher, and Mitchell. First pitch in there for a strike right down the middle. Change up. 0-1 count now. Mitchell sets. Working from the stretch, here comes the pitch, ground ball to the shortstop Gregorius. Spin throw, fire out of first, correction, that was Pirela, but he does get him out at the bag. But runner does come in, and that would be Melky Cabrera. So it is a White Sox lead now, 4-3 over the Yankees, with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Tyler Flowers, the catcher, digs in. First pitch from Mitchell, misses the bottom half of the zone, 85 changeup. 1-0 count. Runner on third with 2 outs. Mitchell sets. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder to first base. Parker fields. Waits for the pitcher to get over there. He's at the bag. Mitchell tags. And that is the final out of the top half of the 4th inning, but not before the White Sox strike for 4. And they're in the lead now, 4-3 over the Yankees. Welcome back to the bottom half of the 5th inning here for some more Yankees baseball. José Pirela digs in to lead off the inning. Still facing John Danks, the 0-1 count. Here it comes, and that's grounded to the shortstop. Ramirez, he'll field, flick to first. The scoop from LaRoche, and that is retiring the first batter of the inning in José Pirela. Second batter now is Kevin Franzen, who's 1 for 1 on the day with a double. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat, misses the inside half of the plate, 78 changeup. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from John Danks. And that's taken a deep right field, opposite way. Will it carry? Yes, it does. It has enough. Kevin Franzen into the opposite field, short porch and right. He goes Oppo as well, joining Alex Rodriguez with a solo shot. And this ball game is all tied up at 4, thanks to Kevin Franzen's 6th dinger of the season. 353 feet was the official measurement as Jacoby Ellsbury digs in now with a 1-0 count. Here it comes from Danks, grounded to first baseman LaRoche. He'll step on the bag himself, and that's the number 2 out of the inning, as Jacoby Ellsbury is retired, and they avoid having his fleet feet on the first base. Now that'll bring up the number 2 hitter, the country kid, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 2 outs, here it comes from Danks. That's first pitch swung, popped opposite way into foul territory. Beckham is there just by the tarp, and he puts it away for the final out of the inning as the White Sox get out of it, but not before allowing a game-tying solo shot from Kevin Franzen as we are all tied up at 4 here in the Bronx, Yankees and White Sox. Welcome back to Yankees baseball. Here in the bottom half of the 9th inning, we have some substitutions. Giovanni Soto is coming in to catch for the Chief Sox, and Matt Davidson coming in to play third base, as Alex Rodriguez will be digging into the batter's box, leading off the inning. Zach Putnam on the mound. First pitch, 95 on the gun. Right to the middle, first pitch strike. Here comes the 0-1 from Putnam. That's taken into center field. That'll be a single. It gets in front of Eaton, and Alex Rodriguez has himself a lead-off single. In the bottom half of the 9th inning is still all tied up at 4. They will have to score here in this inning if they want to win and not go to extra innings, so Robert Refsnyder will come in a pinch run for Alex Rodriguez. Brian McCann at the plate now, the catcher. Pitch from Putnam, misses the strike zone, a high slider that doesn't even come near the zone. Count evens out at 2-2 now. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Putnam, and that's taken line drive to right field, but Coates is there. He barely even has to move, and that's 1 down here in the bottom half of the 9th as McCann is retired. Refsnyder retreats back to first, and now Greg Bird will come in to pinch hit for Diane Viciedo, who they want to have the left-hander, Greg Bird, facing the right-hander Putnam. The first pitch nicks the bottom half of the strike zone, 78 changeup. 0-1 count, Putnam sets. Here it comes. That's well hit. Left field, opposite field. Will it carry? Yes, it does! Greg Bird! The bird is the word. Greg Bird, 2-run shot, and the Yankees have walked off here in the Bronx. The rookie in the September call-ups, number 38, the Greg Bird. Bird is the word as the Yankees win. The Yankees win on a 2-run home run walk-off shot from the man himself, Greg Bird. The Yankees improved to 78-74 with this victory here today, while the White Sox dropped to 66-87. Kevin Franzen picks himself up Player of the Game award, going 2 for 3 on the day with a home run, double, and an RBI. 2 RBI to be exact. And then Alex Rodriguez, 2 for 4 with a home run, RBI as well. Greg Bird with a walk-off shot and a pinch hit appearance. 2-run shot. Jared Burton picks up the victory, improves to 9-4 on the season. Zach Putnam gets the loss, and he gave up the go-ahead home run, walk-off. He drops to 2-2 on the season. The former Yankee hitting in his former hometown ballpark, 2 for 4 on the day with a double and a run. But it was not enough for the White Sox to come out on top as the Yankees come away with the victory here in the Bronx by a score of 6-4 over the Chicago White Sox. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here on Franchise Nation Radio for this edition of Yankees Baseball. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Hey, gone hang with them taters in the paddy wagon. Cinch it up and hunker down. Duck start rag 'em up, daggum right now. Catbird seat, watch out. That ball hit deep, ball forward base hit, cancel the post-game show. Can of corn, pitch click, room 'em up right. Got a whole lot of work to do. Sit back, relax, and strap it down.